Frank made a comment about me making backpack with the Pfaff. Well, I figure it's pretty much the same as any machine. I use the number 4 stitch, which is the longest stitch. It's important to use the leather needle. Then I modify this a little bit by putting a screw there, because I have taken out this part that hinders the movement of backpacks, so it's just a matter of replacing that. So I'll just do a few rows here and see how we go. So this is 1 mil or half a mil. You see, no trouble at all. So this is chrome tanned leather, and it's 3 times as thick as the other leather that I've just sewed. You can hear it doesn't want to go of its own, but if I turn the wheel by hand just once or twice, it gets the idea that it can do it. You can see how thick that leather is. The machine was a little bit upset to begin with, but it did actually go through the leather quite comfortably. Now I do alter the top tension, so I go to the top of the range. My machine is range of average is 3 to 5, and I'll put it on 3 for most fabrics, but 5 for this. Now let's see what happens when I put thicker leather in. This one's vegetable tanned. The other one was chrome. You can hear it doesn't like it, so I'm going to do the usual thing. I've put the needle in the first time by hand, turning the wheel, and see if it wants to do it now. No, it says I don't want to do that. Put the line through again by hand. So you can see that's the limit of my Pfaff. It's an old machine, 1980s one, the Pfaff 1222E. But it's got its limitations, and that's the limitation of leather. You see how thick this one is. Much thicker. So it definitely won't do it by the motor, but if I had a small amount of leather, really small, I could actually turn the handle. Now let's say it was a tiny patch I wanted to do. The needle itself, being a leather needle, will cut through the leather, and I can do it very slowly. So this is chrome tanned leather, and it's 3 times as thick as the other leather that I've just sewed. You can hear it doesn't want to go of its own, but if I turn the wheel by hand just once or twice, it gets the idea that it can do it. So you can see that the machine has been able to go through this thicker leather. This one here is thin, and it is chrome tanned, This one is vegetable tanned and it is thicker by a quarter. Now if I wanted to sew this leather to the thin one, it tells me not thinking about it, not going to do it. So then once again I put it through with the wheel a couple of times and it kind of gets the idea it can do it. So there we are. We've broken the thread because it didn't like it.